Oh, the phone's ringing. Hello? Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright. I'll let them know. The youth are coming.
One child, one book, and one pen can change the world. These very words were echoed to the world at the conclusion of Malala Yousafzai's speech to the United Nations. She speaks of how, when the whole world is silent, even one voice becomes powerful. One voice, ladies and gentlemen. One voice which surrounds you. One voice which you hear day in and day out. One voice, though high and creaky, that has enough power to move mountains. The overshadowing of the voices of youth in our world has continued to withstand many generations of world leaders and ministers, CEOs, and people in power. It is in fact during COVID-19 that these notions have been amplified. In a speech to Parliament, Parramatta MP Julie Owens reminds us that we must recognise that there are no voices in this place that directly represent young people. We must recognise that the voice of youth has incredible power. We must recognise that only 33% of young people believe that their opinions are accurately reflected in government policy. This is not enough. In combating the drowning out of our voices, we must stand tall and come together to celebrate the power which we as young adults inherently have. A power which has been taken away from us. A power which will be restored through Open Mic. Open Mic is an online platform seeking to amplify the voices of our youth between the ages of 10 and 24 in developing and celebrating them. In a post-COVID-19 society, this initiative will further assist in building links between people all over Australia who not only share the same interests, but also as a way for youth to learn from each other and engage in friendly, safe, and monitored discussions of opinions. The platform provides two key functions. The first of which will give us young people a method to deliberate and discuss. This forum will allow for individuals to spark conversations surrounding things which really matter to them. The second, a way for young people to truly have their voices heard. An opportunity to take up the words of Malala, for youth to put pen to paper. Youth all over Australia will have the opportunity to write journalistic-style articles in order to inspire, to educate, and to empower those around us.
The reality is that young people are clutching the pen that writes history, and if we care about them and future generations, we must hear them, support them, enable them to be stronger and more effective change makers.
Each and every one of us has the max potential to live up to the message which Julie Owens is pleading for. To be stronger and more effective change makers. To step up, to raise our voice, for we clutch a pen that writes history. Open Mic will ultimately allow for individuals to band together, to raise awareness for what really matters to them, whether it be sporting or social justice issues tormenting the world. Open Mic will shape the future, allowing for our youth generation to have a say on things which will impact our lives. Open Mic will amplify the voices of young people around Australia and ultimately the world. I urge you to be part of this initiative, to be part of the making of history, to be the one who gives young adults the voice which they fundamentally need, so that they may follow in Malala's footsteps in changing the world, all with one child, one book, and one pen. The youth are coming.